I was here for on the 1st of May, enche acha next week na yesimu na 11. Ye baba beji every Ghana for nyina ho as tax. Na ne santi Ghana for be na asha se e complain chira ban se na ene be bia wo ye o man ni ntwa ye. How say wo je tax every nyina ye ho na nkofo bi de wuyi wani amom. Ba san nkofo no so na ka ye kasika pa. Omunye bia se wo de wani hwe ho age tax a wa kwan with schools near the adu betimi aye ene asori. It's about time anana I was wo sha se tax churches senior nancy ye papa makokreku manthe ameki in same say was say taxi YouTubers online way for nyina na ana government etimi nye sika for so and I was a church no so ye taxi wom na en some way ya amanfo kan no enya asofo bi no mu deda empo ye sha se ejo yanjo enyo mu deda na asofo ba akwa no de ensem we atwi na mo se da bi ontimi nka na no ntum ya na ya se den kre wo se okasa enyo bi asa ye evangelist Dr. Lawrence Tete wa ba abonte aba be kasa wa kan nsem pi sofo ni kirema Ghana ha yeti asofo ahe ene enim so mu yusu land cruises uyi maku bi fimu a omo maka nyina no niam nkoyie ma wom eno mo yusu land cruises ne puno omo mbro thin in fact ama maka nyina no they are in pain ebi are in debt ebi no mo okra bebi on beda kra no omo nya bi ena omo de omuti ato eno ko asofo bi no mu fie a wa wrebe ho e de amon because enye easy enfa ma wonti ye ba ne sen ene ekọ taxi church no Dr. Lawrence Tete say church no kwani the only thing na timibua society they give it back to the society and you know we can never tax the church ebie wo chema because of amafobi no mo ye ignorant nti oba sorry anopa odnam how befa ha no at radio so say amafo say we should tax the churches yenje tax if churches well there is no way same way and we are not be in fact it is an insult and it is an insult now from our no Lawrence Tete no the economic point of view no ukasa wo tax church now it becomes a double taxation. The meaning to this enyina say according to Dr. Lawrence Tete achedia hodoa individuals members edebra sorry ayade a church no edema back to the society anything about sorry bi wo hono ma otua manfo school fees asorry bi wo hono mo a o ma manfo adwuma asorry bi wo hono mo o de bi mu ko school asorry bi wo hono mo a in fact o si school na in Pentecost for akosi prison amagana because any the tax what they give it back to the country na asorry we ya say you donate we ni nyina ya de a according to Dr. Lawrence Tete inti se ukoka se ye tax church na ono de in fact some people are being illiterate dodo and amanfo bi no muso no obetimi aka say they are against the church omo against asori ana say Jesus Christo in general into no person be yes and these people no are antichrist. Yes, they are antichrist, more against the church. Church no we have amanfo school to your bills ebi mu see friends the police stations prisons is any Pentecost for you. How can you say yes and so remember tax church and whilst church no offerings I don't know they give back to the society and now do you think say what Dr. Lawrence Tete is saying you know you're right because I saw any baby now to your fees ebi mu ye njuma ebi mu say any Pentecost for you must see prison amagana ebi mu kra so komo fan ko school mo fan ye hu hia ne ade na do think say komo to tax and komo besi prison no ana amu 20 no musi ana still na yen tax you because asofo so enye sika pa free.
Now the question you ask, the simple answer is that MTN pay taxes, right?
Yeah.
But MTN omo business if be social corporate social responsibilities. The corporate social responsibilities no enya ade mandatory. Yes, I will say yeah. But as part of your social ways to help, and you know that is why you see companies helping. We ultimately sponsor. We ultimately okay a certain point. What various vantage bus points. What Ghana ha. Obekoni yesi. Enye AM ne tesi. Ibu a fright on my ye. Nom your mobile na bon. Ibu empty no my ye. A social corporate responsibilities. Uye business womb. Now let us look at the biblical and biblical. Let us look at the meaning of taxation I say biblical. I don't know if you remember the popular phrase in the Bible: "Give what is unto Caesar to Caesar."
Yeah.
For Kaiser there, and Kaiser. There's a reason why Christ said that. Even Christ himself did not oppose taxation.
How much more pastors?
How much more pastors? Now, for us to know what we are dealing with, we need to know. Your friend is saying what taxes are. What taxes are. So it's for more share the screens. So a mom friend is we if we Investopedia almost share the meaning of tax. Or say taxes are mandatory contributions levied on individuals or corporations by a government entity. Whether local, regional, or national, tax revenues finance government activities, including public works and services such as roads and schools, or programs such as Social Security and Medicare. Medicare, Obagana friend NHIS. What I say, the Medicare wa abroche no Ghana no ye any friend is NHIS. It's more like an insurance for a medical condition. So you see, what does this tell you? This tells you, say, the good of the society, anytime you get taxes. What am I say? Now, when you were speaking then, you made a reference, say, they are doing more good and they are helping. And also tax. That is really wrong. That is really, really wrong. What am I say? Now, answering about courses, we need to much more into details. No? I don't know about you. Me, so I'm a very stubborn part. In fact, I was very stubborn to the extent say one time my father said be coming, like he took a cut, like a serious thing. Now I'm very stubborn. And I remember say one of my stubbornness, no, a choir course say me no. I was hopping from church to church because one of the ways I'm going to change Sunday school eduane jollof. Inti say Saturday ni me take my policy me shoe ni nema. Me ti say your friend is saying yes say you bet you check eduane e wo presby pe na wo obi ameko Catholic ko ye dem wo presby obi ameko eduane che eduane wo presby ko ye dem wo Catholic pabam na mako presby the next week you see oh ye wedding wo Methodist pabam na mako ho me ko Methodist presby Catholic evangelical I say ma enso ni program come hwedi and those days most of the churches there were more like this churches are I don't know say Orthodox churches in makoni in AB. And you see, these churches, no, and also it started like one-man business. But you show the good of the society. And then all the schools, the Pope Jones, the Presbyterian boys, these Catholic schools. Do you know that? Presbyterian boys, Presbyterian. Pope Jones, Catholic. We get here, Catholic. These schools, no, your friend is saying, Adia, nipa bako start here, Paul Wesley, mo church, almost start here, mo movement, almost start, and then abeya adia. Abwa all the good of the society. Do you get what I'm saying? Abwa all the good of the society. It's the question we should be asking ourselves. And they say, these churches, what are they also helping? The last time I checked, you were Presbyterian University, SSR, Ati say Ghana, do all a Catholic, do all a Presbyterian, and finance free. We need to ask ourselves this particular question: what are these churches doing to help? Until catch them say we shouldn't tax you. To me, we shouldn't tax the Orthodox churches because evident they are helping. Maybe call Roman Catholic SHS.
Some churches here, I think charismatic churches.
Charismatic, thank you. Me call those type of if I say school. Not a Roman Catholic. Me na me a Catholic ni but school me call no a Catholic for school. Very brilliant. They taught us very well. They are helping. At the end of this one-man church is Edebua. And even with this Roman Catholic crowd, we say, Omako Kate Sod, Omako see hospital. Don't you see them kind of cray? You feel Eastern region kind of cray. Don't you see them? What are these people doing to help? What we see is doing branch after branch after branch. When was the last time we see hospital? Omako Kate Sod na branch for fine, they do to help and pay school fees of their members. But the last time I checked, Catholic, for monks say come to their school if you go to Catholic. Catholic school, I'm a call, you know, Muslims for Buddhists for Obiakobi. What is wrong here? So you see, say if you are saying here, it's for the good of the society. We need to tax them. There are people who are working full time at the churches. Do you know that? One more drums, and you one more drums and so they are employed by University in a work class. They employed him at a church to just play drums. You two more, no. You two big say on the piano.
Yeah.
Good, bebo. These are professional jobs. So, ufa no presenter, utia PAYE, you tell tax. And you know so ye juma sorry. Do you think say I will say a tax and I will say a tax no? I know say Ghana rule of law ne part to say we shouldn't tax non-for-profit organizations like Christians and stuff. But any trust our law no. We can also amend it. We can't tax the whole churches as a whole, but we can tax the individuals at the churches. What am I saying? Individuals like those who are working and now call church, your secretary will yes, your accountant will. I was doing one cleaning company like that. In a corporate contract, it was Otaba, sorry, Bisa. They had a secretary, they had a financier, they had an accountant, they had an administrator. Now you are telling me say they won't pay tax. Me, I'm paying tax. Please, we need to tax the individuals. And the churches need. I don't think we should tax the whole church as because any business is pretty. But the individuals, persons working, including the pastors, pastors are now on payroll. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? We need to tax them. Hello. Because Bible no cracker. Somewhere say if you na boa man na what am I say? And churches are making money. Now I'm quite sorry be Pentecost. That was in the 90s no. That time no. That time it immediate collection. A day 1 million. And then Ghana 1 million Ghana see. Even these churches 1 million because we be 200 they buy seed harvest and then immediate collection 3 times a day. So all this money I'm telling me it shouldn't be subject to it shouldn't be subject to tax. And what we need to be asking ourselves in most of these particular things is that this is what we need to be asking ourselves. Number one, if Shatawale is doing a show, not GRE for better tax, no, okay, per every person who enter. Do you get what I'm saying? Per every person who enter, you better charging because the last time Shatawale was doing a show at the Dome and I'm more no. GRE people were there. Any ticket you want to be on market. Good. Hey, I refer you Kwaje.
Already say papaya na say US
the na sorry what circle kwan yi so
ne ba warriors
yeah some kwanchi ankra
jere for kwasa kwaji di FM o sa ban yan fa so fi.
Okay, so that's a vivid point. The last time I was at the Dome trade fair Shatawale the people were there like GR4 they were counting it and omo die what am I say inti no Shatawale concert ye beje inti I didn't know be bad sorry I'm not saying so we should tax it but at least tight near my name maybe there was there near fambo man. Do you know how much good do you know how much money will make if you are taxing churches?
Okay.
Would you tax on 1% per sky be nyano? But as always, I still don't second religion, I don't second Yankupuni. We need to look at it from a broader perspective. Obianka so big sorry. Not just churches, mosque. And it means you for now, or mere mile and for now, my father, charm, man. It's their life where they can join any religion. We need to tax all of them.
Okay.
Because the ordinary guy, and I was telling you about the last time a receipt I had. You even saw it. Nipa back who to VAT, who to NHIS, who to COVID-19 levy 1%. Plenty taxes. You see, the mobile money tax account and churches are there. Don't touch the anointed. Hello, bank here says tax need be churches need religious organizations and it will lower the burden on the ordinary Ghanaian shoulders. We need to be looking at all of these things very critically because trust me, I'm not doing business in Ghana is so hard. So hard. You have people coming and closing out. The last time Fright Talk closed down. Do you know now who lost their jobs? Over 10,000. Do you think that is fair? You think that is fair? Next till force do you know how many people lose their jobs? Do you know how many people lose their jobs? So we need to stop this plenty taxation and stuff. And money it's not US US no your wealth you better tax on properties near there. But so your business no you better more incentives go to my business no more. But oh God, it's very bad.
Okay, let's just say tax in the it was sorry no more to kakra near your money.